the first Gacha titan of 2026, a tour de force across the world's 4 major gaming expos, laureate of the Japan Game Awards, an Eastern behemoth that turned heads at the Game Awards. This is the vessel of 4 years of passion and vigil for countless administrators, a saga destined for the history books. This is our nice Endfield, and it all began on that day, the 18th of March, 2022. A concept CG erupted onto the scene. Hype-gryph, with absolute resolve, formally announced to the world the advent of Talos 2. In that moment, it was more than a concept. It was a gauntlet thrown at the industry, a grand wager on the future of 3D gacha gaming. The 26th of October 2023. After over 500 days of silence, the stillness was shattered by a roar. The technical test PV was released, and recruitment began. The legendary first China technical test was set for the 10th of November. Though a small-scale PC-only technical proof of concept, cautiously labeled early in development, it meant Endfield was no longer a dream. It was soil, real, tangible, and ready for the first pioneers to tread. The 8th of December 2023. No longer confined to PC, it seized the global spotlight at the Game Awards 2023, announcing its arrival on PS5 with tri-platform support, 4K, and ray tracing. This was its charge into the console realm and its most robust reply to questions of technical prowess. The 12th of January 2024. Riding the momentum, the international technical test quietly began. For the first time, Talos 2 bridged language barriers, welcoming a global vanguard of pioneers. While domestic players digested the first test, Hype-gryph had already planted its flag overseas. First half of 2024, Hype-gryph seemed to descend into the depths once more. No frequent promotions, no fevered hype. This seemingly blank stretch of timeline was in truth a period of the most grueling refinement of its technical foundation. Unseen code was refactored, art was iterated, and the domain of Talos 2 expanded furiously in the silence. July to September 2024, the summer of breaking walls. Endfield embarked on its first large-scale international tour, an ice-breaking circuit spanning 3 continents. From the massive crowds at Shanghai China Joy to its stunning debut at Gamescom in Germany, from the aura at PAX West in Seattle to its dominant popularity at Tokyo Game Show, the endless snaking queues around its booth showcased Eastern industrial aesthetics to the Western world. This year, it proved, I have earned my place on the world stage. The 29th of September 2024, glory bestowed, merit recognized. The prestigious Japan Game Awards granted its highly coveted future prize to this yet unborn sovereign. It was the highest praise from the Japanese industry for an unreleased game, the most brilliant medal before the storm. The 14th of December 2024. As the year drew to a close, a thunderclap, the global beta PV dropped. Hype-gryph declared to the world that after a year of secluded refinement, the Endfield integrated industrial system had evolved. Talos 2 awaits you, Administrator. The 17th of January 2025, the global beta commenced. This was no longer a small experiment. Countless administrators touched that vast industrial world in the palms of their hands for the first time. More importantly, it proved one undeniable fact to the industry. Hype-gryph had truly shattered the barriers of 3D gacha game development. July to September 2025. If the previous year was about arrival, this year was about dominance. Beyond again, electrifying China Joy and TGS, Endfield swept through Gamescom in Germany in its complete form. It had now conquered the world's 3 top gaming expos. It was no longer a challenger proving itself, but the absolute traffic king on every show floor. Wherever it went, it became the epicenter of the gacha world. The 10th of September 2025. At the Apple September event, Endfield ascended to the peak stage of technology, showcased as the demonstration for the extreme performance of the Agile chip. Its appearance brought the house down. Retracing real time, dynamic global illumination, Apple used it to define the next-gen generation mobile gaming experience. Hype-gryph used Apple to tell the world, this is the new benchmark for anime-style mobile graphics. The 28th of November 2025, the second global beta began. 60 hours of content, massively optimized narrative cutscenes, a completely rebuilt Wuling city. Though lasting only a month, the maturity it displayed left everyone astonished. In a near-perfect, complete form, it passed its final review awaiting the starting pistol. The 12th of December 2025, the Game Awards 2025. History came full circle, joining forces with global superstar band Warner Public. Hype-gryph played its final ace at the center of the world stage. All speculation, all rumor evaporated in that instant, leaving only one certain date, one approaching dawn. The 22nd of January, 2026, time will forever mark this coordinate. The long wait will finally turn to ash. A new era will be built upon the ruins. Arknights, Endfield, global launch.